One of my main goals was to get back in the England fold. I'm just focused on showing Gareth what person I am now, and what I can bring to his team just on the pitch as well. Hi, I'm Luke Shaw, and this is what it takes for SPORTbible. Honestly, I actually thought I looked good then as well with that hair, but yeah, no, I was really close with Prowse. Obviously, I think we were just both at the training camp then, probably both feeling ourselves because I'm pouting, so I must have been feeling something. But me and Prowse, we come through, I think it was the under-9s and under-8s together, and we were with each other ever since. He got fast-tracked to the first team a bit before me, but I made sort of friendships for sort of life. My debut. This is obviously my first 90 minutes for Southampton. I remember there being a time where I thought I'm not getting any game time. I don't know if this is the right thing for me. I stuck by it, and I think I played a game, and literally the next sort of 6 months I was fast-tracked into the first team, and I didn't look back. My mum and dad, they were definitely at that game. Of course, it was a very proud moment for me, but also a very proud moment for them, for the sacrifices that not just I made, but they made so many for me to get to where I was at that point. Pochettino, I feel like he took my game to another level, and I think a lot of the way I play now, and how I am as a person, I think a lot of that is down to him. I think for me, he's one of the best managers in the world. Not just tactically, but as a man manager as well, he's absolutely brilliant. Right, I remember this so easily because it was my debut with Roy Hodgson, the manager at the time. I think there was a picture of me on the phone, had a little tear in my eye. I think that was when I had rang my family to tell them that I was in the squad for the first time, and I don't think I've ever been so nervous in my life. I think once I was on the pitch, the nerves go, and I didn't look back. I just wanted more, and I felt there was a little bit of a chance to get the England call up, and I just pushed myself even harder to be able to get that. So obviously this is my debut for Manchester United. I didn't realise how big it was until I actually got to the club. Nowadays, if I was to give advice for a young player to be going to a massive club, I think it's best to just stay off social media platforms and just focus on yourself, focus on why you're there, why they've signed you, and just focus on getting better, and ignoring everything outside of football. And for me and my family, it was always important that we kept that belief that keep pushing and keep fighting, and one day you'll be able to show people why I'm there. Probably, yeah, one of the lowest points in my career, I think. I think it was my first Champions League game. After a tough first year sort of at United, I think I was devastated. The fact that I knew that it was going to be a long time out, and mentally sometimes, I was struggling a lot. Like I said, with that word resilience, that I didn't give in. I kept going. And I always looked to that sort of, goal that just think about the finish line, and the finish line was of course for me to be back out doing what I love and playing for Manchester United. I'm not too sure when this was. I don't know if it was when we lost 3-0. I think if it was, it was at the point when he had come up to me and said how well I played in that game, and he was happy with my performance.
So how did you describe your relationship with Jose, and how did you develop under him as a player and a person?
It was sort of a mixed relationship, really. I think a lot of things that happened between us two, I don't think sometimes he went about it in the right way, and I think a lot of people would agree with that at the club. People know our relationship wasn't the best. I think it was quite easy to probably see that on the outside, but I think one thing that Jose did do, and that was make me mentally much more stronger. I would probably say mental strength is, what I would describe the sort of period under Jose Mourinho. I think the difference in the two pictures that we've just had before is it's clear to see. Obviously very happy, smiling. Of course, it's a massive honour to win that award. Ollie just showed his belief and confidence in me, and he made me feel like I was a part of the team. And I think that was the difference. I think I felt a part of the team with Ollie when, maybe with Jose I didn't. Yeah, I'd say hard work and dedication. I think, like I said, I always believed that, good times were coming, and I stuck in, dug deep, went through a lot, but, come out better on the other side. One of my main goals was to get back in the England fold. I think I really, of course, remembered my times of playing for England, and like I said, I really loved every minute of it, and I really wanted to be a part of that. And I think, I just kept my head down, worked hard, and just sort of let my football do the talking. At the club under Jose, I think things weren't going well. I think mentally, things wasn't going well. I was struggling to get game time and, picking up little niggly injuries. And I think, at times, when I was getting called up and, Gareth was obviously showing his faith in me, I think sometimes I pulled out of camps. When I sort of think back to it, it was, massive regrets, and, I thought about it a lot, but that's in the past now. I'm just focused on showing Gareth what person I am now, and, what, I can bring to his team just on the pitch as well. There's been easily times where people have thought that, that was the end of the road for England, but I think I always sort of had that, like I said, belief, and that never give up attitude that, one day I can, fight my way back into, that squad. And I've still got a lot more to do, but, I'm going in the right direction, and, I just need to keep doing what I'm doing and, see what happens from there. I'm Luke Shaw, and that was What It Takes for SPORTbible.
I was so obsessed with sport, cricket, and particularly football, that my final report from my head master said spends way too much time in football. He'll never make a living at that.